So I just became Japanese last month in April.
And what's your Japanese name?
I actually kept my name. Antonio will be my name, but I will take my wife's last name. So I will be Antonio Kumagai, which is my wife, my family wife. Yeah.
So you're on her toho now.
Well, now the other way around. So now they all come in my way.
Right,
yes. So
right.
yes. It's been a very interesting experience because of that, right?
Right?
So now until now, I actually belong to the family. Now they all had to be moved to my family. So yes. So it's very interesting. And actually, one of the funny things that happened throughout the process is that when you get there and they say, okay, congratulations, you are Japanese. The next step is, okay, you can choose a name. And basically,
don't they give you a book?
Yeah, well, no, they give you a form that you have to fill. And
I know, but don't they have a big book? A long time ago, I heard that they had a huge book of Japanese names.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay.
No, well, it may be before,
okay.
But basically, it was basically a blank piece of paper. You can put the name that you like, whatever you like. So of course we start playing with my kids. Okay, what will be my name?
For your last name, okay.
No. You can choose a completely new set of names if you would like to.
For your last name, for your Milji.
For the whole name.
Okay.
So I could change my name to Lansley if I would like to.
No, come on.
Yes,
and they'll accept it.
Yes, I could change it to anything I would like to.
You know who I think we should give credit for that?
Yeah.
Son-san.
Why?
Because they told him he had to change his name to Japanese. He said, "Fine, I'll take my business somewhere else." They said, "No, you can keep it."
So it was as flexible as that.
Yeah.
So what will be your name? And so of course when the question came, I was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, actually, you can choose any name you like." What do you mean? I couldn't really understand what they were saying. I said, "Yeah, any name." So of course, can I come back to you? Then we start talking. Okay, what will be? Then we say, okay, let's stay simple because again, I wanted to make sure I bring this tribute to my father-in-law, Susana's father, and keeping his last name. I know he will appreciate that. So I say, okay, let's keep the name of Kumagai within the family. He actually passed away 10 years ago or so. Yeah. But I know that he will appreciate that. Her mother still is here. Okay, She's with us here in Japan. But then I knew he will appreciate that. So I said, okay, let's do this. And just let's not make it more complicated. Let's not change the name to Lance. I will change the names to Antonio. So I keep it that way. So it is. I do have a kanji and I have all that. But yes. So I became Japanese.
Do you know when they started? Do you know when they started doing that by any chance?
No, not really. Because
because they didn't used to do that.
No. So we started this process. I would say two and a half years ago, and I would say it doesn't really take that long to tell you the truth, but maybe because of COVID, things have become slower than usual. I'm not really sure, but it was 2.5 years or so it took us to get from the beginning until last April 1st when I got they called me and said, okay, everything is when, and so now I'm in the process of getting the passport, which is something that I definitely looking for because having the freedom to travel with Japanese passport will definitely change. And there are a few other things, of course, that will come from that changing of the nationality.
You can get involved in political things now.
I probably won't, but yes.
You can vote?
I can vote, yes.
That's right.
Yeah, you can participate in the community in a bigger grade, for sure.
So being here, when did the American Club, because that's where I met you.
Yes.
When did that come into existence?
Well,
how long into
I've been in the American Club for 17 years, believe it or not. So I've been there for before, middle, and after. And I cannot be happier and glad that I am where I am and the environment that I've been able to experience throughout the years. I was there when the old building was there in Asabudai, and people start talking about renovations and things like that, and people were saying, you all crazy, this is not gonna happen. We've been talking about this for the last 20, 30 years, and I was the part that said, I think it's happening, I can see that happening. So, and it happened, and so I was there when we closed that building and moved to Atakanawa for 3 years, right. And then had the amazing experience of coming back to Asabudai to reopen that. So again, it's been 17 really good years in the club. There are few things that actually connected me with the club a few times, and I think in the last time I talked briefly about it. When I was in this small town going to my hotel school degree, I was taking the bachelor. I got
I remember that T-shirt.
A jacket. So
a jacket.
Yes. So it was that. It was something that Again,
That's right.
it connected me with the. So I was in the university and I went to a secondhand shop.
Now, how old were you then?
I was 18. I was 17, 18.
Okay, right.
So I went to this secondhand shop and I found this jacket
In Caracas.
in Merida, which was the other city where I went to school,
Okay, okay.
12 hours away from Caracas.
Okay.
So I was in this university school, city, and then I got this jacket from a secondhand shop, and it have the Tokyo American Club logo on the jacket, and it says Tokyo American Club in Romaji. So I bought it. I automatically say, okay, I like this jacket, even though I didn't really know what it was. I didn't know what the kanji meant. They had no idea about Japan. Then, of course, I had this jacket, and again, Susana, at that moment, a classmate, she saw the jacket and she realized, oh, wow, that says Tokyo. And then oh, wow, thank you. I didn't even know what it says. So thank you, great. So years passed, and I still had the jacket. Even nowadays, I still have the jacket right now.
Do you know where it is? Do you know where it is?
I have it in my house, yeah.
Okay, because I want you to take a picture of it and send it to me.
I will. I have the jacket, yes. Of course,
okay.
I do have it.
Yeah.
Then years passed, and we came to Japan, and the Tokyo American Club came on our way, and that's where we kind of connect the jacket. Say, well, that was the jacket that we bought 20 years ago in that small town, in that secondhand shop, and it actually was my wife getting an offer in the American Club. So she actually was able to work in the American Club way before I was, in the year 2001.